SillyPseudonym playing some more Nova Drift. Going to try something suggested by a commenter today, and we'll see how well it goes. Sounds like a fun time. Give it a shot and see. There's the Railgun. See if I can hit this enemy. Yeah, this was suggested by Tyler Goerlich. I think I'm pronouncing that right. German. Goerlich? I always remember... I can never remember exactly which consonant goes where. With so many of these German names. Good thing I'm not German. That's okay. I can barely pronounce my own name most days. And my name is quite boring. Just need you to die. Nothing fancy, just die. Whew, what do we want for this? I should take amp more often. Do I want assault? I do like the improved rate of fire. Sure. We'll go with assault. None of these are exactly what I was hoping for, truth be told. This, on the other hand, I was hoping for this. And the velocity. And the calibrate. Excellent, excellent. Targeting would be helpful too. Just saying. Try to get all of these goodies. Incendiary strike. Probably better with railgun than most other weapons. Try and see. Do you want this magnitude? Do you want this snipe? Ooh. Payload or targeting? Do you want singular strike? Do you want charge shot? Probably want splinter. But I do want targeting as well. Maybe homing strike. Neither of these two, though. Let's get the targeting now. I want to be able to hit enemies more reliably across the screen. Of course, it depends on us actually aiming in the right direction. Yeah, these enemies are usually pretty easy to deal with, as long as you have enough damage. Just destroy the first section and the shatter effect takes care of the rest. I do want the blast radius, but improved thrusters will help us get down to warp strike. And I think warp strike is pretty important for most railgun runs. It just helps so much. It does make you more vulnerable, and right now I am a tad worried about that. But maybe we can make it work anyway. I could go with the burst fire here, I suppose. There's the snipe. I am happy to see you. Increases our damage, both base because of the increase in velocity, as well as just in terms of the range. I do want a warpath, I believe, yes. I just want the payload. Get the warpath right now. long as we hit a fair number of these missiles, we should get some shrapnel effects. That will increase our damage. We do want the siege weaponry. Do I want the homing strike? Don't know if it's worthwhile here. Ooh, I want both of these. I want the mastery and the saturation fire. May want to take the regeneration now. I enjoy how you can just shove the enemy around. I should do this more with the salvo builds. What else would really benefit from that kind of thing? I would get you if I could. Thank you for helping, comment. Appreciated as always. Take the payload here. Does lower our rate of fire, but does increase our damage as well. As long as we wipe out these small enemies reliably, we just have to worry about these larger ones. Not too bad, not too bad. Charge shot. Now we can just delete many kinds of enemies. Tempted by this spontaneous generation, but I really need to get this hull increase. Ooh, Juggernaut, streamline, efficiency. I do want the absorption for Rancor, but I also want this mastery. We'll get the absorption. Rancor was an important part of the suggestion of this build, so I want to try to get that. Hopefully not kill myself by bouncing off mines like a pinball. That is less than ideal for us, as is bouncing off enemies. Maybe I should get shield regeneration. Again, tempting. I'll take the mastery here, though. Trying to get most of this convoy. Hello, Scion. Goodbye, Scion. Force armor is not bad. I don't have a very strong shield. It's more of a damage increased shield with amp. Take the deadly weight to move down towards Blink, as well as do a little extra damage with our engine trail. did not think I was going to get you in time. Not gonna lie. There's the Rancor, but there's the Blink. Wouldn't mind going down towards core shielding either. Will reduce self-damage. Come on, Celestial. Had all that set up and then I miss entirely. That's about par for the course. Singularity. Splinter has its uses. Juggernaut does give us more hull, so we can charge our Rancor a bit more. Also necessary for the singular strike. So many enemies. So many very annoying enemies. There's the singular strike. I probably should try Death Blossom, truth be told, though. Our shields do break fairly often. Okay. I see. I see. Maelstrom, again, our shields are breaking fairly often, so I don't know if I want a Maelstrom here. Could get increased shield strength, though, or shield effect radius. We'll do the larger radius, just because I want to see if we get enough damage increase to make it worthwhile. Yeah, I do like that Death Blossom there. The incendiary rounds have been nice in terms of killing enemies quickly. Alright, with Blink, we now have everything we need for Warp Strike, except for Warp Strike itself. You are dying fairly quickly. Yeah, we want the Warp Strike because of waves like this. It is very difficult for us to hit all of these enemies individually. I do like Orbs of Discord, but we've only taken one wild mod. I don't know how many more we will be taking. Let's get this Homing Strike. It's not going to be hugely impactful, I don't think, but it does give us a little bit more room to maneuver. Now you start giving me options. I'll take the warp strike here, though singular strike is tempting. Oh, you need to die. And you did. Misjudged where they were going entirely there. Okay, we need to kill... I'm just going to tap fire a lot of this because they're not going to be challenging enough to really need a charge shot for. Stronger shields. I guess that's acceptable. I do need a little bit more protection. It's not the best in the world, but saves me from having to use a reroll. I guess the armor again. I do want core shielding to reduce self-damage from the siege weaponry, saturation fire, all that. What else do we need? Still haven't gotten that singular strike. Hello, Seraph. Okay, let's... try not to die from self-inflicted damage. And thankfully we did not, at least not yet. Kinetic boost. I do want to try more apotheosis runs, but is this a good build for it? I'm not so sure about that, at least not yet. I do want the singular strike. I also want the shield cooldown, but singular strike. Get larger and more powerful attacks. Which we won't. I do enjoy my terminate and the increased rate of fire. Blitz would help our... yeah, it would help our shots do a lot of damage. A lot of times we just outright kill smaller enemies, but for the ones we do not, getting that first hit, an additional 20% damage, will probably be very useful. Trying to push the enemy back into the singularity here. Yeah, terminate would be helpful with enemies like that, for example. Oh, Blitz or Channeling? Let's get the Blitz first. Reflexive shield's also okay. Better when we have a stronger shield than this, but I do like the increased shield strength by itself. Probably should not try that ever again. What would I take with a revelation? A defiance, I suppose. Or a galvanic, maybe. Again, I worry I'm going a little too shield heavy here, but I am depending on my shield for an extra damage bonus. At least some of the time. And that could make a difference. Now is the time for Orbs of Discord, now that I have a revelation, I suppose. Just delete that enemy. Waiting for the orbs to get in the right position. Well, thank you for your help comment. It survived, but you did a lot of damage. I appreciate that. Son, dear son, you ruined so many good screenshots that I could use for a thumbnail. You're just too bright, take up too much space. Glad that worked. I actually did not expect it to. We're not going to take an Omni Shield, no. I will take a Terminate. I will happily take a Terminate. As we can see, we kill a lot of enemies fairly quickly, but there are a few that are tanky enough to survive several hits. And getting rid of them a little bit more rapidly, not to mention getting a little bit of a rate of fire boost. Well, it's all good. Nothing to complain about with that combination. Oh yeah, just teleport right to the mine. That's a good idea. Brilliant. The enemy will never see it coming. One day the enemy's going to realize I tend to chase convoys so much, so they're just going to send a wave of convoys, and while I'm busily destroying them all, I'm going to get run over by another enemy, probably a Scion, with rapidly spinning orbs. And that'll be that. I am tempted by the Twin Strike, even though Singular Strike will just mean it makes my one projectile do a little bit more damage. I would get 3 of them though, wouldn't I? Okay. I also get 20% less recovery. I will remind you, but our plan right now is just to kill the enemy quickly. And really, look at the size of our railguns now. Well, that Scion didn't last long. we can melt most enemies as long as we have enough time to charge up our attack. Unfortunately, we do not always have time to charge up our attack. Splinter. Only works when enemies survive our attack. Is that worthwhile? Should I go Blast Radius instead? Just do a little extra damage. Could try antimatter rounds for even more damage. I don't have core shielding yet though, do I? Let's go take this shield cooldown. That will kind of make up for the triple twin strikes we took. So now we're back to something akin to normal shield regeneration. Kind of, sort of. Let me go a little too fast there. Well, the enemy died, and so did our frame rates for a brief moment. Alright, you're all going to die. Just need you to show up. There's channeling. We now have the option to get core shielding. We just need it to actually show up. That will make me feel a bit better about holding these charge shots in between waves. I maybe should take Candescence just to increase the incendiary strike effects. Just missed that shot entirely. It's fine. We didn't need to hit that anyway. Core shielding, you say? Yes, I say. Seems a bit of a waste. Ooh, don't like this combination of enemies. But we handled them well enough. What else do we need here? That wave is starting to scare me a bit. Enemy rate of fire has definitely gone up. Well, I'd say that was one of the easier Wave 200s we've ever seen. Did not mean to screen wrap there. That was a good build, just poor piloting there. Should've just went straight for the attack or tried to dodge, one or the other, not split the difference. Still, that is very, very powerful. Maybe the twin strikes were overkill for that kind of build. Still, I had a lot of fun. Probably need to fine-tune that one a bit more. That was, again, a suggestion by Tyler Goerlich. Wanted to make sure I get the name. As always, thank you all for stopping by.